Breaking news. Nigerians. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has declined to disqualify the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) Ighodalo from contesting the forthcoming governorship elections in Edo State. The court, in a judgment that was delivered by Justice Obiora on Wednesday, struck out the suit that was brought before it by an aggrieved PDP gubernatorial aspirant, Anselm, Ojeizu. It held that the suit, which was filed on March 6th, was premature, stressing that the plaintiff failed to explore the internal dispute resolution mechanism of the party before he instituted the action, and Justice Ighodalo had agreed with Ighodalo's lead counsel, Mr. Akinlolu Kehinde-San, that it was wronged and amounted to a breach of PDP's mandatory rule for the plaintiff to have sidelined the appeal panel of the party. He held that since any aggrieved governorship candidate aspirant must explore internal dispute mechanism resolution before approaching a court of law, and the plaintiff was bound to comply with the rule like other aspirants. And in the matter of this nature, conditions and precedents must be respected and complied with by any aspirant, as they've held several rules by the Supreme Court in all its decisions, and therefore struck out the suit. It will be recalled that Ighodalo had on February 22nd emerged as the party's flag bearer for the PDP for the impending governorship contest in the state. And Ighodalo, who is believed to be the preferred candidate of Governor Godwin Obaseki, secured 577 votes to defeat the other aspirants. He was declared winner by the Chief Returning Officer of Edo PDP gubernatorial primaries, Governor Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State. However, dissatisfied with the outcome of the primary poll, this Ojeizu had dragged Ighodalo, the PDP, and INEC to court over this very issue. He, among other things, prayed to the court to nullify the outcome of the primary elections and void Ighodalo's candidacy. But then let's not forget that this is not the only person to have dragged Ighodalo to court. The likes of Philip Shaibu had also dragged the PDP, Ighodalo, and INEC to court. And back then they tend to be a little bit of crisis within the PDP, as the former deputy governor of Edo State dragged Ighodalo, the PDP, and INEC to court, demanding that the court should nullify the primary elections which produced Ighodalo as the candidate of the PDP for the September Guba elections in the state, whereby the former deputy governor had noted that Ighodalo did not win the election, that he won the elections. So therefore, the certificate of return should be given to him. And you recall that this primary elections was held at the Benin sitting at the Samuel Egbemudia Stadium in Benin City on February 22nd, 2024, where Ighodalo emerged as winner, and then the party gave him the certificate of return. But that of the deputy governor, the former deputy governor, Philip Shaibu, he was said to have conducted his own primaries in his house. So, his conduct of the primary elections was counted null and void. He had also sought an order of injunction restraining Ighodalo from parading himself as the duly nominated governorship candidate of the PDP ahead of the elections in the state. And the court had ruled out all of Shaibu's charges against Ighodalo. The court had dismissed Philip Shaibu's plea against Ighodalo's candidacy. Now, the plaintiff had contended that the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022 and the guidelines of the party were grossly violated in the conduct of the primary elections that was held at the Samuel Egbemudia Stadium in Benin. He alleged that fake delegates lists were used in the conduct of the indirect primary elections. He made all these allegations against the party, against Ighodalo. So this is not the first time Ighodalo is being dragged to court. This is not the first time the PDP is being dragged to court over over the disqualification of Asue Yodalo's candidacy in Edo State. The former deputy governor, Philip Shaibu, had also went to court. He approached the court, and then the court told him that his case lacked the local standing, that's the legal right, to challenge the outcome of the primary elections on the grounds that he did not fully participate in the primaries. Now, this person is another, contester in the primary elections that did not win, but also had prayed to the court to disqualify Asue Yodalo, citing some challenges and some inconsistencies, noting that the delegates were fake and they were altered delegates. Also prayed to the court to remove Yodalo. But Yodalo has finally won the case in court, as the court has struck out, the charges to disqualify him as the PDP candidate in the Edo election. But then they also said that there are no sufficient evidence to show that, what he's saying is actually true. So my country people, this is getting interesting. As the people of Edo State gears up for the coming elections in the state, a lot of people have been seeing the personality of Asue Yodalo as one that is ready to lead the people of Edo State, as one that has outstanding plans for the people, not one that is, so desperate for leadership position, but one that has experience and will use his experience to work for the people of Edo State. And Asue Yodalo comes from, a good background, someone that is a lawyer, also a former chairman of Sterling Bank. He has worked at various organizations. He was once an economic advisor to the former governor, Adams Oshomole, and all of that. So Asue Yodalo has experience, and Asue Yodalo had noted that if he is to be elected as the next governor of Edo State, he will carry everyone along, whereby the people in the state will feel along. He will carry the Ishans, the Edo people, even those to the grassroots will feel the impact of his administration. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you.